Hello and welcome. In this podcast, I have conversations with women who are building their businesses in their own way. We speak about the paths we walked, the moments of meeting their edges, and the shifts that followed and allowed them to integrate feminine energetics into their work. These are honest conversations about building, leading, and creating from the inside out, meant to inspire women to unmute their voices and build in ways that are uniquely their own. Today I'm having a conversation with Celestine Runu. She is an deeply intuitive guide with the natural ability to see beyond the visible and access the deeper layers of the human experience. She supports people in reconnecting with their inner truth, unlocking their potential, and navigating profound personal and energetic shifts. For over 17 years now, she has worked with individuals and groups around the world, offering spaces of transformation rooted in insight, presence, and soul-level awareness. Welcome, Celestine. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure for me to be here, an honor, and I'm so happy to be on a channel which unmutes the voice of humanity, whether it's males or females, but focused on females because there's a collective, unconscious, huge journey of millions of years from which we have to open up and
Yes.
speak and be our authentic selves. So thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Amazing that you immediately create this, this is what we are doing together, all together, and this is the energy that we are in, and this is the energy of the podcast. So it's
Okay,
perfect.
okay, okay.
So I have
Let's,
four questions.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have four questions that are going to be guiding this conversation. And so I will just start with the first one. And whenever the second one pops up, I will bring in the second question. So my first question is, you are an entrepreneur, and I would love to know how you have been building your business in the past, and if there has been a moment that you felt on an edge that was inviting you to start building differently.
So I would just say that I'm a person who goes with the flow. I've always been like that, and I was very lucky to have parents who let me be that, we operate from your inner self, from your authentic self, and whatever you feel like, do that. So I always go with the flow. So, and being an empath, psychic channel, which I realized after many years of growing up,
Yes.
that that's what it is called, what ability I have. I do things first. It comes to me naturally. Whatever has to happen, it just flows through me like a channel, like a medium. I realize it later. Oh, I've done it. And the best example is that recently in June, I did a retreat in UK in Suffolk, and till April it was not there. I was just creating an Instagram video or reel, and in writing that reel, creating that creative, I just wrote and uh, to understand this, join my retreat, and I wrote that, and I looked and I said, oh, I'm doing a retreat. I did not know. So it happens like that for me. It just flows, and then I concentrate. And because I get guidance, and I was guided, do a retreat, in June, and I'm like, it's April mid, and I do it in June. I mean, this doesn't happen like that. People plan, I need 4 5 months or 6 months to announce it to get people. There's no, just do it. It's ready.
Yes.
What needs to get downloaded, you need to activate the Merkaba, the light body, and the crystalline DNA codes. Just do it. People will come, those who are supposed to come. I said, okay, I'll do it. So yeah.
It's a beautiful example of how your mind really went, maybe for only if it's just a split second, into yes, but this is how it's supposed to be done. This is what maybe you've heard from colleagues creating a retreat, that it needs to have a certain time frame in order to promote, and you just following your psychic abilities and your intuitive nature actually. Has that always been like this for you? Have you always been able to trust your instinct and
Oh,
your
yeah.
psychic? I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, I've been,
Yeah.
no, I mean, initially when I started, I mean, when I'm living my life, I was growing up, I could. I felt a strong thing, even if, I'm deciding something while I was a teenager, or while I was about to join university, which course to do. So I was always somebody who would ask 4, 5 people that my mind would see as, they're sensible for their
Yes.
opinion. I'll ask them for their opinion, 4, 5, 6 people. I like to discuss things. I'm a very people's person. But finally, I would do something that resonates from here. It gives me a feel from here. This
From
heart.
your heart.
Yeah,
Yes.
now I know the words heart portal and coherence. That time I didn't know, but whatever agrees with me. At times, all the 4 or 5 people can say A, and I'm deciding between A and B, and finally I would go with B because I've got all the inputs, all the knowledge of whatever is good, bad, right, wrong. Now I can decide even more confidently. No, it doesn't resonate with me. They're saying A for this reason, and they're saying B is this, but B is this is what resonates with me, basically. So I would always decide like that. So your question was regarding the business. So I never planned it. I was a creative director. I was designing magazines.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So it's very
Before you became an entrepreneur. Okay. Yes.
so basically so my calling was guiding people, being a channel, a medium, helping them connect within and come into their core alignment within. So I naturally got attracted to psychology in my university. So in my undergrad, I did psychology and I wanted to become a counselor. So because I'm a people's person and I love connecting with people, talking to them, and I knew naturally I would guide people. It was my natural thing, irrespective of age. People 20 years, 30 years older to me, it did not matter. So I was a natural guide, but I realized that others' emotions stayed with me. I was an empath. If they are crying, I would start crying. So I said, no, not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I
Yes.
should not do this. Yeah. So that's when I decided. So, what's the other natural thing that comes most naturally to me? So, it was designing, it was art, because art comes from heart. And I was a very heart oriented person. So I went for art and I learned and I started designing magazines, and that was so much fun. Only later to realize that my life purpose came back knocking at my door. Yeah, so we were designing this wellness guidebook for wellness holidays, and we chanced upon some healing modalities, and just for fun. So I do things just for fun. They
Yes.
happen to me. So I just chanced upon some healing courses, and for fun I did them. And I'm like, wow, I want to do this. This
So
is
that reconnected you to that deep,
purpose.
deep, deep, yeah,
And while
void.
learning all this pranic healing and hypnotherapy, my gift got, triggered, and I started seeing, even without any process, I started seeing past lives for myself. I would just do a basic Om chanting meditation, and my past life started, unfolding, and dots started joining for me. And similarly for others, I started seeing things without any process. So yeah, that calling happened at that time. So your life purpose always knocks your door, and the
Yes.
uh,
Yeah.
gives you triggers to come back there. And when you align with your life purpose, everything around you starts aligning back, and it's like beauty in synchronicity, everything falling into place. So my business was never a mindset that I have to be an entrepreneur or create my own business, but I was designing magazines and this happened. And so I started doing this, and people just started coming, and I never advertised. So I was just doing it for fun, and I loved connecting with people. And if I could be of help and help them reconnect within, it was something which gave me joy. So it just started happening from, one person would send 10, 10 would send, 100 more people. So it just shifted me to this very naturally. And it started growing. And eventually I left my designing work and moved to this space. And yeah, it just fell into place. So to be very frank, I never planned anything.
So it's a calling, a true sense of the world that you really felt pulled towards a direction, and that just really naturally you following the joy. I hear you saying things that make you joyful. So you following the joy and just building, I'm going to say, in a very natural and natural way, in the way that is pulling you forward.
Yes, yes. So
That's
that's what I
beautiful to
tell
hear.
people. Yeah, yeah. That's what I tell people, that if it feels right here, then just go for it.
Yes.
Nothing right and wrong, because the world needs everybody. The world needs scientists, mathematicians, the world needs doctors, the world needs healers, the world needs artists, filmmakers, the world needs everything. So if it feels right here,
In your
just
heart.
go for it.
Yes.
Just listen to this. It will never fail you. It will never fail you.
Yes. And so when you have a business or build a business or want to grow, or you start to really want to lead, you encounter, that's what I've encountered in the world, systems that have been put in place by others, and the promise is, if you do it like this, you will reach this, and this is who you will become, and then everybody will listen. So following the models, basically. And I know I've, fall into the trap because of sometimes feeling insecure on how to build. Is there anything in your business, because you've been very intuitively building and growing organically, is there anything where you've, I'm going to say, fell in the trap of, modern business creation?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So that's something that nobody escapes, yeah, yeah,
Oh, I'm happy to hear you say that.
yeah. So I would say it's a part of the deal. It's a part of being human, being a part of this beautiful human fabric with all its beauty and all its flaws. So yes, it comes with all of that. So this pressure in today's world, because the system is shifting and changing, of being seen, being there is very good, but it's a lot of pressure of social media, because um, not every soul operates from authenticity. Because we are in a world of duality, and there are various levels of frequencies. So, various levels of souls who operate from different frequencies. We are, maybe balancing each other, giving each other triggers. So, there's a lot of competition, and there's a lot of force and pressure on, you have to do social media, you have to have so many followers, so many likes, da 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 da. So that gave me some pressure for some time, and I was like, okay, let me make a video, let me do this, let me do that. And then I realized this is not who I am.
Yes,
It's not,
beautiful.
it's not, it's not giving me happiness. It's giving me pressure, and pressure is something that I don't operate from. It disturbs my frequency. It misaligns me from my core. So I decided I will be my true authentic self. And recently only I started that I'll just hold my phone in my hand like this, and I will say whatever I need to say. I will record that, and I'll not edit it, and I'll just put it like that. Be your true self, authentic. So, and whatever comes to me, it flows through me like a channel. So, whatever transmission has to happen, and whosoever needs to hear it, it will go to them. So, just
Yeah.
aligning with pure synchronicity naturally is what I decided. But yeah, there's a lot of pressure of all of this social media and being.
Yes, and it shows also a lot of trust from you in your calling, in your maybe mission or calling. I'm gonna say, because in 2025, which is the date that we are, no, 2026, it's already January 2026 when we are recording this interview. The world is really organized around what is happening on social media.
Yeah.
There's nearly more people getting their information from social media than from the news, for example.
Yeah.
And so, how I love the fact that you trust in, this is my message, this is who I am, and I'm just not going to go into the frenzy of building a following. How do you reach your clients? I'm going to say, because that's something that then might well, it makes me curious.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really would love to know how you stay in that trust.
So the thing is, number one, I'll say social media is a very beautiful platform because it's making us come closer to each other around the globe. Internet started it and I love it. So everything has its blessing and its flip side, but the blessing is huge. It's connecting billions of souls together like beautifully, at the like this you can
Split
connect
second, yeah.
to anybody around the globe. And if you have an authentic message, an authentic purpose, and you want to reach out to people, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to just, create whatever you want to create and just send it out through social media. And it eventually reaches, it might take some time, but it eventually starts reaching where it has to. So that's the beautiful purpose of internet and social media. um, and I think we have to align with our authenticity and use it in the way it works for us, and it doesn't disturb us, it doesn't bring that pressure to us, and just go with our flow. We'll reach where we need to reach. And that was the first thing I wanted to say. And you said that how do I connect with.
Yes, how do you connect with your clients or the people that are ready to be supported by you?
So, as I said, I've always, it's word of mouth. It's for me, it's 80% word of mouth. People who are working with me, they send many more people. They tell them, "Oh, you must go to her." That's a line.
A good old-fashioned people talking about you.
Yeah, yeah. You must experience this once, something like that. And then I have my broadcast list developing. So whenever I'm planning a workshop, an online workshop or an offline workshop or retreat, so I send messages to my broadcast list of all my already existing clientele. So like that. And now I'm also placing it on social media very recently, Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So again, based on this is the old concept, the old paradigm of building business, and this is how you do it. How do you define your success?
So also, I will complete that one. What I was saying is,
Oh,
sorry.
no problem. Please
Yeah,
add.
because I just remember that the thing about the way I work is that I work a lot in the quantum field. As I say jokingly, that I literally sleep, drink, eat in the quantum field. So at times it take, earlier in my this work, which I've been doing now for more than 18 years. Earlier in my journey, when this work started, I found it very difficult for the couple of years in the beginning to anchor in the here and now, in the present. Because I was so much out there, realizing what I needed to realize in the quantum field, that being here present became an issue. So I had to master that, how to be there, but still be anchored here and not be misaligned here in the physical life, in the physical body. I had to learn that, and that's a mastery. Now it's like I'm here, I'm present, but I can go there, retrieve the information, see what I need to see, both at the same time. So, but it takes time. It takes
Yes.
time. So yeah,
So
so
it's
in
the
my work,
merging of the both worlds that are so important to you. Your connection to the divine, if I can call it like that, and the you being in this physical body here on earth.
for me, divine is energy. I work from that area where science and spirituality is one. So it's
Yes.
all energy, and God is energy, and that's very much there in all of us. We
Yeah.
are our own gods. If we realize it, if we go deeper and we activate our that core, we are our gods. We have that energy, we have that power. So I work a lot in the quantum field. So I send messages in the quantum field. I talk to people and to soul groups in the quantum field. So I send this message that I'm doing this. Whosoever is ready, whosoever wants to join it, come and contact me. So I do a lot of that work also to attract people, the right kind of souls. I send the message, a broadcast message in the quantum field, that guys, I'm doing this. Whosoever wants to connect, you find a way somewhere to connect with me.
And for anyone that would want to try this method, that is interested in building their business in a different way, how would you suggest that they get started with that, with, you know, bringing in their offers, I'm going to say, in the quantum field, and then having the field react to you? Basically, this is what I hear you saying. So how could you advise like someone that's just starting their business, or that, you know, wants to build in a different way, how to engage with that field?
So to engage with that field is a learning, is a process of realization. So if basically one starts with connecting within. So we are
Okay.
a very much part of the quantum field. We are very much one part of that field, one node, as I say, of the matrix, one node of the quantum. So start connecting within, then whatever way works for you, whatever way works for anybody, start going deeper inside, connecting to your own energy, feeling that energy, and heart coherence is the beginning. Start connecting with your heart center. Deep breathing, use breath as a tool, which is very important because the breath connects our physiology with our psychology. The breath we
That's
can,
beautiful.
yeah, it's a bridge. It's a bridge between the physics and the metaphysics, between the body and the mind, between the body and the energy. So breath is that tool. It's that quantum tool. If we realize it, whatever we realize is how our things start working. Whatever the mind realizes and the body connects with is how our energy starts operating. So the more we realize, oh, breath is not just an unconscious life force we are taking, or breath is a bridge which can connect us to the quantum field, which can connect us to higher frequency. So the more we realize, the more our body energy and system starts aligning with it, with realization. Oh, there's an aha moment. So now I know. So our brain realizes, oh, so I can use this breath to harness higher frequency, to realign with myself. So the beginning is start connecting with yourself, do some meditation, whatever works for you, and you start connecting with yourself. And why are you start connecting with the quantum field? What is quantum field? It's the unified consciousness of all of humanity. So you start connecting with the weave of which you are a part. You realize we are all connected basically. And that's where you put your intentions. And when you put your intentions, because I say thoughts and words come from the mind,
Yes.
but intentions and visions are the tool of the soul.
That's beautiful.
So
Yeah.
that's very deep. So
Yes.
when we start working, there's nothing wrong with mind. Mind is a beautiful tool. It helps us in the process. So we have to take our mind body along with us in this journey, because this body is a beautiful vessel of this quantum field spirit holding inner portal that we have. So everything is beautiful. We have to just realign everything. So
Starting with the breath, yes. Starting
yeah,
with the breath, connecting,
I
yes,
love that.
connecting back to, you know, and then from the breath, connecting to the universe, the bigger part of us,
Yes,
and
yes. And
then,
then you put your intentions and whatever you want to start, whatever you want to do, with just pure authenticity and naturalness, that I am a soul, has a certain purpose. I'm very much a part of this universe, and I'm sending out this intention to the universe. Universe means sum total of all humanity. That I'm doing this, that whosoever feels aligned and whosoever needs this work, please come and join the dots. Let's collaborate. Come and let's collaborate. Let the dots join. And we ask the universe for help. We ask for whosoever is there to help me. My visible, invisible team, because all of us, please help me in this. I'm ready. I present my authentic self with my authentic purpose coming out, and I'm starting this business. I'm starting this work. Help me find the right channels. Help me find the right people. Join the dots. So we just work with intentions, but the for intentions we need authenticity. The more authentic we are, and we are operating from within and with no layers, no makeup, just being pure ourselves, with
Yeah.
more lines drawn, the more deeper it is and the more effective it is. It
Yeah.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah. I hear, thank you very much for sharing this, by the way. I think it's an amazing tool.
Yeah.
And with what you are sharing, I hear that you have a lot of trust. Trust in the universe, the way things are organized that we might not be seeing with our eyes. And when you build a business in this earth, it can be that we encounter things that get us out of that trust.
Mm.
For example, I hear you tried social media and you found out it didn't work for you. Was there a moment where you lost that trust, or is that something that comes from a different place?
Uh, Interestingly, I never lost the trust. I think
That's amazing.
I think that's my core foundation, that I always believed and still believe, and I'm sure I'll always believe in the scheme of things. Even when things are going down south, things are not working, I always, my question to myself is, okay, what is this trigger coming in my life, what it wants me to do? It's not, oh my God, oh shit, things are not happening. I planned it like this. I'm like, interesting. Things are not happening. So, what is this trigger there for? What does this want me to do? So, just sit in my space and just welcome that whatever it is that wants me to do, I align with that, because I know universe is not tough. God is not tough. It
Yeah.
just wants us to move. So if a difficulty level is coming, it is either a pain or a push which is trying to make me move somewhere which I have
Yeah.
not realized yet. So let me align with it. Rather than going against it, let me align with it. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's how
And
trust is my foundation. Trust is definitely my foundation.
yes, and I think the points that you are making about things not being a hardship or it's not supposed to be difficult, I think that's very important because, again, looking at the world how the world has been led in the few last centuries, I'm going to talk about centuries, we've learned that we need to fight, we need to struggle. There needs to be a certain amount of struggle because receiving is never just allowed. It's not just, there's this hardship, there's this fighting for things, which is very much I call it the masculine principles. And I hear you, and the opposite is the feminine principle. And I hear within the trusting that you are sharing, and within the, it's not about struggling, it's not about fighting. Whenever something is not flowing or going the way you want, that means there's something else you are invited to look into. But we are so used to fight. So what would you say to an entrepreneur or any woman for that matter, that is fighting for survival in whichever area, to earn more money, to be more visible, to get her message, even if she believes, because she believes her message is out there? How can she stop the struggle?
So very, very good what you said, and it absolutely is the truth that we, since ages, since thousands of years, have been working more on aligned and anchored with the masculine principle. Okay. And masculine, which was always outwardly projected, focused, and how we started as the male was to be the bread earner, to go out and fight the animals in the early ages, to protect the family. So a protector needs to be strong and a fighter because it started from there. But now we are moving into that space, which what I'm talking is no more unknown fact. It's a very well known fact that we all have both masculine and the feminine.
Yes, we do.
We
I agree.
are,
Yeah.
yeah, we are a wholesome being, and we all have the masculine and the feminine. The more we have used one element, the more we have got used to it. So I know I have used the feminine more, and I'm a more flowing person. So I'm very used to being a feminine energy, but I have a very deep empathy and understanding of the masculine also. And the journey of becoming your wholesome core and connecting within is to balance your masculine and feminine. So I had to learn, because I was so comfortable being a feminine, going with the flow, nice, caring, gentle, that I had to learn to be strong, to speak up for myself, which I was not comfortable earlier in my childhood. I was not at all. I was more sweet and aligned with everybody, you know,
Empathic,
make,
like you said. Yeah.
make everyone happy. And in this journey, when this journey triggered, I realized, no, I have to be my authentic self. I need to say what I feel. I don't need to hide it. Yes, you can be a creative solution finder. You don't need to fight always. So my suggestion to everybody is that you choose the fights. At times you need to fight, but you choose
Of
your
course,
fights.
yes. Yeah.
So at so 80% of the times I'm like a creative solution finder, where I handle the situation in a way where I don't need to fight, but I make it very clear who I am and what I want and how I want it, and at the same time aligning with whatever is best in that situation for everyone. So when you come from the space of heart and you say, I'm not against you or against the system, but let's co-create together and collaborate and create something which is good for you, good for me, good for everyone. So that's where the ego in the situation, if it's people or whatever, it settles down when
Yeah.
you deal with it like that. But there are certain places, because we are changing the paradigm of humanity, where where femininity was suppressed. So when that shift comes, there's a lot of uprooting. There's a lot of uprooting when any shift comes, because you're moving from an old paradigm into a new space. So there's a lot of breaking of structure. So at times there are fights, which I don't call as fights, but you are standing for what is coming from you forcefully with authenticity. Then you need to stand not only for yourself, maybe for the soul group that you represent. Maybe like one soul group I represent is femininity. So at times you
Yeah.
have to do that job, because when millions of females around the globe will stand for it, that shift will come.
Exactly. Yes.
So to fight is at times necessary, but you choose your fights and you steer it in a way that you're not angry inside, but you are serving your purpose, because at times somebody is doing wrong, four people are doing wrong. So somebody has to say you're wrong. And I'm so disappointed in you, so that they look back and they stop and they think, oh, what am I doing? So you have to give the right response, otherwise they don't understand they're doing wrong. They will keep on repeating it.
Yes. Yeah.
They will keep on repeating it. Somebody has to tell them, no, this is wrong. And that's
Yes.
when they also get a trigger to reflect that, oh, maybe I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah. If you can step forward towards the other person from a place of healed emotions and not bringing in your own emotions, just holding a mirror for the other, then you are also going into that co-creation that you mentioned,
Yes.
where you support each other so that the earth can go into into those changes. Yes, yes, yes. And so
Beautiful.
just
The
yes,
word you used, co-creation, is the beautiful word, because we are a part of the same fabric. We are different nodes. So we are showing, as you said, mirror to each other, and we have to tell the other person, boss, this is going wrong. Maybe it's better if you realize it. So somebody has to say that to that node, and then maybe
yeah,
after some time they thank you. Thank you
yeah,
for pointing it to me.
yeah.
You know?
And it can be quite challenging because we live in this world where everything, not everybody, but everything is pyramid oriented. And so look at the corporate world, for example. There's a boss up here, and there's the managers and the sub manager and the under manager, and then there's the normal people, so to say. And how amazing would it be if the boss at the top of the pyramid, so to say, was able to receive feedback from the janitor, just because
Yeah.
it's not about where you are standing and if you are a higher person, a higher level, or a higher soul, or more developed. It's just, have you healed those things that allow you to bring light for that other person, so that you can really go into that co-creation and work
Yes.
together.
Yes, that's what I call as a conscious leader. And that's what we need
Mhm.
in the world today.
Yeah, I
Conscious
love that.
parents, conscious parents, conscious teachers, and conscious leaders.
Yeah,
So if we have conscious parents, conscious teachers, and conscious leaders, the world will change. The world will
yes,
change drastically because these are the three most important decision makers.
yeah,
Parents are and teachers are the decision makers for the children. And if children are brought up in a good, healthy, happy, and authentic way, they turn up to be beautiful human beings as adults, and the world shifts. So
exactly.
yeah, and similarly, a leader is like a parent in an organization. So
Mhm.
if the leader is a conscious leader operating from an inner alignment space with authenticity, they would not operate from ego, and they would welcome all feedback, and the organization and their inner beingness would be completely in coherence and synchronicity, and that's when they foster trust
Yeah.
and they support confidence in others, and that's when people feel free and comfortable and natural to flow, and that's when the best work happens, and that
Mm.
brings birth and that gives birth to a conscious organization, and that's where we are moving now, and it's beautiful. It will take time, but that's where now we are moving. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that idea, conscious leader, and then not the leader from the pyramid point of view where we are standing in, but from the point of view that we are just the consciousness and then showing the way, just being witnessed,
Yeah.
like the conversation we are having now, just being witnessed in what is possible when you just co-create together from that level of consciousness.
Yeah, because then they realize that it's not like, oh, I am the boss or the owner or the god. It's a job. Like the janitor is a job, the driver is a job, the middle circuit is a job. Everybody has their job. This is my job, and let
Yeah.
me perform it in the best way possible with collaboration, not looking down at others, but
Exactly.
making it a conscious, alive, naturally flowing team. So that's when it's a job, and they respect that as a job, that I'm a human being, everyone is a human being.
Yeah.
We are all one, and everybody has a role, and I'm just playing this role. Let me do it to my best level.
Exactly. I love that. I love that. I love that also just to round up our conversation. And I want to thank you for your time. I think this was a very potent conversation, and I am going to use your idea of just sending it into the field. Let's take a breath together
Yeah.
and
So
sending it into the field. Yes,
let's
please.
keep one hand on the heart center, and the minute we touch here, we come in connection with the heart, the portal, and let's take deep breaths, three deep breaths, breathing in at the count of 5 and breathing out at the count of 8. With a lot of appreciation and gratitude for this moment in time and space. That let all this conversation and message reach out to those for whom it is meant for or who want to hear this. We align with this with complete happiness, joy, and purpose flowing via us as mediums.
This was beautiful. Thank you so much for guiding us. I
Thank you
hope
so
to
much
welcome
for,
you another time to follow up this conversation.
yes, sure.
I-
Thank you for providing this ground for this beautiful conversation. The free flowing, natural ground is so important.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.